Well, thank you very much for staying with us. I don't know how many of you are watching this, but well, sometimes how I wish that we have the privilege of getting to share with you what we discuss behind, because I think it's more damning. I'm telling you, I might not be able to say it, but it's more damning, I tell you. Benjamin Nsiese, an energy policy analyst, is here. So clearly, more because not also because of the issues, our external issues. We are paying more because someone has to do their job and they are not doing, and so we'd have to pay more. So I'm leaving Mr. Nsiah now and coming to you. Is it okay that we get you guys out of business and start using the railway, which is not present, because that's faster, isn't it? What do you think of that?
It's easier said than done. How did we get back to using the haulage trucks to convey cargo?
Tell me.
Once upon a time, we had the rail.
Oh, really?
What happened to the rail? What happened to the rail? Now the rails are being constructed. We, at any given time, are ready to offer that complementary service to ensure that the system functions. If not for our commitment to service and to nation building. So you see, there's a certain group of people who believe they are the nation builders, but that is just what they say. Let's go to what we do. Does that really show they are nation builders? We build the state. On our back, we have sacrificed a lot just to ensure that the economy runs. But you see, we will not be doing the people a service if we continue to do that beyond the breaking point.
Okay, very well.
We have gotten to that breaking point, and we think that these factors that are causing the fuel prices to go up need to be looked at. We are not paying more at the pump because of forex alone. We are paying more because of some level of dereliction of duty by some state-sanctioned institutions.
Indeed.
Why would NPA not be able to set these margins?
And
you understand?
You understand?
And check the operations of these BDCs. Why do we allow this narrative to be out there that those that have smaller margins are selling less? You understand? Less what we call efficient fuel. That is just something that people throw into the system. Why do we allow one group that seems to be powerful in the industry? For example, why is TOR not functioning? Why is TOR not functioning? If you think TOR is no longer efficient, it's a white elephant, what has stopped government from laying off TOR staff so we can, know we don't have TOR? It's because they can't lay anybody off at TOR, because TOR is not functioning because the workers are not doing their job. TOR is not functioning because there's some systematic, you understand, problem that has been put in there to ensure that they don't function. If TOR were to be functioning, crude will move from the wells to TOR. How much we spend in shipping it outside, pay for the refining and bringing it back, the cost of freight alone would have been shaved off the cost of fuel.
That's common sense.
So you see, at the end of the day, if those of us who are not trained energy expert like myself, I'm not as can just apply this common sense approach and know that these are doable, we think that people are benefiting from this supposed problem, and we need to diagnose it properly and solve it right from the bottom.
Remind me the question of, or you would have to help us either advocate for people who, because indeed that issue of people who charge less at the pumps are less efficient. You help us so that we can get there. So let me come back to you. This might be on the side, but why would you want to pay men in black on the road when you know that you are sorted? Why still pay them?
Do you have enough time for that conversation today? Yes. You see, it's unfortunate that if beyond the stress of fuel price hikes, you have to deal with not less than 50 from Tema to Paga. And if you're carrying goods in transit, you have 10 days within which to exit. The police know the state of some of our vehicles, and they know you are in a hurry to exit, because if you don't exit within that period and it expires, Customs is also at the border to slap you with penalties for. So they meet you and they are asking for funny things. Your ties are worn out. We have put in place system to ensure that in as much as we can, we maintain the vehicles. But you see, if at each barrier, the police or the men in black, you understand, are charitable enough to even take 5 cedis. Do the arithmetic, 5 by 50, where does that lead you to? How much does a driver earn as a wage for each trip or in a month? At the end of the day, the state has successfully put in place a machinery that is not designed for the growth of the economy.
So my question then is, Ibrahim,
Yeah.
When I hear this,
Yeah.
and it's not from only you, not from just your sector, I get a lot of people who come here. It's as though the system is set up to help the people fail in that venture.
I think that has been the case because we have also excused that behavior for some time. And now we think we need to speak. And we need to speak, not just speculate, but we need to come to every table of conversation with the facts, with the data as we have it. Not until the industry begins to challenge policymakers with other contrary data, other sets of facts that contravene what they say, they will think their words are gospel.
What is the worst case scenario beyond this forum that you're going to be holding? What's the worst case scenario? That when nobody listens to you, what happens?
That we stop running the haulage business and convert our trucks to other means of business that may be profitable. Because you see, we are not a charitable organization. We are a business.
Your 4,000 and over members will stop?
Yes. Why can't we stop? We came into the business because we felt it was profitable and it's our capital. If it's no longer profitable, nobody, no law, nothing.
What are some of the goods that you bring in, basic goods that you bring in that we could
everything. You see, when we talk about cocoa, you understand? Cocoa is not grown in Tema. Cocoa is not grown in Takrady. You understand me? Cocoa grows in the hinterlands. How does cocoa get to the port? We carry the cocoa to the port. You understand me? We import medication. We import all kinds of consumables.
So that's what
when it gets to the port, how does it get to the hinterland? We do that. But you see, sometimes when you are so efficient, okay, you make people take you for granted.
Yeah. And we don't feel...
It's now time for us to just pinch a little, just a little, so you will understand that this is not a sector to toy with.
I see.